Hey all, I thought I'd do a little video today and talk a little bit about the Taropatch ukulele. A lot of people have heard the name Taropatch, but a lot of people don't really know what a Taropatch is. Some people think that all 8-string ukuleles are what we call Taropatches. Actually, that's not true. Taropatches are 8-string concert size. The 8-string tenors aren't Taropatches, they're just 8-string tenor ukes. Taropatches were first built by the Martin Ukulele Company, or the Martin Guitar Company, and the first Taropatch ever made was what we call a Style 1 Martin Taropatch, and it was first for sale in 1916. And in 1917 they also started to make a Style 2, 1917 also a Style 3, and I think in 1919 they brought out the Style 1K and Style 2K in 1919 and the Style 3K in 1919. So Martin made Taropatches from the years 1916 up till they made their last Taropatch in 1931. Back then, majority of them were made in mahogany, but there are some coal ones around that era as well. Originally, there's a few common tunings for the Taropatch. Back in those days when Martin were making them, the ukes were tuned often a lot different from what they currently are tuned. This day and age, re-entrant tuning, or the high G, GCEA is a very common tuning for modern day ukes, but way back in the early years they used to use a detuning on ukuleles. But over the years the re-entrant became popular, and when the re-entrant really started to become popular, they also started to tune Taropatches in GCEA as well. However, the common tuning, re-entrant tuning for a Taropatch, when they first started doing that, was the first two strings, which is the G. So there are 4 courses of strings. There's 2 strings for each 4 courses, hence the 8 strings. And re-entrant tuning, like all common ukes, G, C, E, A. The A strings, the 2 A strings on the common tuning is in unison, so A, same octave. The E string, same again, so both of the same octave. But the C string is an octave apart, so we have a low C and a high C, and it's the same with the G. Low G and a high G, so high, low, in unison. And that gives the Taropatch, because of that double octave on the G and the C strings, it gives it a real airy, spacey feeling sound to it. And especially on this one, because I have all fluorocarbon strings on this Taropatch. Often when we have an 8-string uke or 6-string, they often use a combination of nylon or fluorocarbon and wound strings, but I actually really like the sound of having all fluorocarbons. These are Worth strings. They're actually a custom set that was made for me from Worth in Japan. So I'll play you a little bit on this Taropatch, and just so you can get a bit of a sound of it. Also, Taropatches are really good strumming ukes, but can be used as finger picking. But mainly, I really love them as a strumming. So there's a little info on the Taropatch. Taropatches are 8-string concert ukuleles, and as I said earlier, originally were first made by the Martin Guitar Ukulele Company in 1916. So hope you've enjoyed this little bit of information about Taropatches.